fan. They're up there with daddy long legs in my book. Just too leggy and small and hairy.
Daddy long legs are too leggy. That's an insight.
And hairy, and they move really fast as well.
They're very clever and very beautiful, Carol.
Well, I'm glad you think so, Naga. All God's creatures are beautiful, of course.
Yes. What do you got?
Swiftly moving on. I've got quite a bit going on in the forecast these next few days, Charlie. To start with this morning, it's a cold start if you haven't been out. It's also a sunny start for many of us. We've had clear skies. There have been pictures of the Northern Lights last night. It's also going to turn windy and wet from the west as we go through the day. Now, we do have some showers across the north and the east. This is the rain waiting to come in with a few showers building ahead of it, but a lot of clear skies, hence the sunny start. But there is some fog around across parts of northern England, Northern Ireland, central and eastern Scotland, as well as the frost. Now, that will slowly lift through the day. The cloud is going to continue to build ahead of this first weather front coming in, and that's bringing rain as it pushes northwards and eastwards. But you can see there's another one just waiting in the wings that will come our way again a bit later still. It's going to be windy, coastal gales developing out towards the west, and these are our temperatures today. 9 in Lerwick to a high of 14 in London and St Helier. Now, through this evening and overnight, our first band of rain continues to march northwards. The second one comes in hot in its heels. That's going to be heavy. Gusty winds around this, and then behind it we're left with some blustery showers. But one thing you'll notice, a real difference in the temperature if you're heading out early on tomorrow. It's going to be much milder across the board. This morning, temperatures are freezing, or indeed above freezing, low to mid single figures across many parts of the country. Into Friday, well, it's a bit of a messy picture. We've got the rain clearing away from the southeast, still a fair bit of cloud around, and then we have sunshine and showers coming in, but some of those showers could be heavy and thundery with some hail mixed in there. The other thing too is we can have gusty winds. The wind coming up from the south, so the temperature's picking up. We're looking at 12 in Lerwick, 13 in Aberdeen and Belfast, but 16 in London and Cardiff, and 17 in St Helier. The outlook beyond that still remains fairly unsettled. Naga and Charlie.
Carol, thanks very much. See you later.
Not at all. This morning, actually, if you're just stepping out, it's a cold start to the day. Good morning, everyone. But it does mean we'll see some sunshine first thing. And we did have some cracking pictures, which I'll bring to you shortly, of the Northern Lights as far south as Norfolk and Bedfordshire, for example, as well as, of course, further north as well. But it is cold. Edinburgh freezing at the moment, Glasgow is as well, Inverness freezing, Belfast 3, London only 5, Manchester 6, Cardiff, though, is 10 degrees. Here we've got a bit more cloud. Now, we've been under this ridge of high pressure, but today we have two weather fronts coming our way, both bringing wet and windy conditions. We've got some patchy fog across central and southern Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England, and of course where the temperatures have fallen away to freezing or below, we are looking at some frost. So after this sunny start, you'll find the cloud will build, and then our first band of rain sweeps in. The wind strengthening with this as well. There'll be some coastal gales, especially in the west. And then you can see the next weather front just waiting in the wings. When you see greens and yellows on the charts, that's telling you that we're going to see some heavy rain. So temperatures today, 9 to about 14 degrees north to south. As we head on through the rest of the afternoon and into the evening and overnight, our first weather front continues northwards. The second one quite quickly catches it up. It's pushing eastwards, and again too, it will have some heavy rain in it and gusty winds around it. Behind it, some clear skies, but also some blustery showers. But one thing you'll notice compared to the temperatures this morning, tomorrow morning, they're going to be much higher. It's a milder start to the day. We've got 9 in Lerwick to about 14 as we push further south. Now, heading on through the week into Friday, this weather front's coming in, but look at the isobars on the charts. So it's going to be a windy day, gusty winds. The weather front brings in the rain. Some of that will be heavy. We could even hear the odd rumble of thunder, see some hail coming out of that as well. But behind it, it should brighten up a touch. Temperatures, well, these are actually the wind speeds. These are the sustained wind speeds. 19 in the north, 20, perhaps a little bit higher than that. And you can see too, these are the temperatures, 12 to about 16 or 17 degrees. Then as we head on into Saturday, we lose the rain from the southeast through the morning, and it really is a mishmash of bright spells, sunshine and showers. And it will be fairly breezy, just not as windy as it's going to be in the next couple of days. In terms of temperatures on Saturday, what we're looking at 10 in Glasgow till we head down to the south, 15 in St Helier. So temperatures slipping just a little bit. For Sunday, while we still have low pressure moving across the north of the country, weather front sliding away onto the near continent, the isobars opening out a touch. It will still be quite windy though, and then as we head into Monday, looks like it is going to remain unsettled once again. So you can see what's happening. The unsettled weather continues. Temperatures just below average, then they come up to about average. So the weather is very changeable, very autumnal actually, as we go through the rest of this week and into the early part of next week as well. Now get in, Charlie.
Carol, thank you very much.